for the Redneck Garage. Well, I've got video too. If you didn't see the first video, go back and watch the first one first. But this is our second video from Fall Creek Falls where Jennifer and I and the boys and everybody went up for a family reunion. There's some pictures of the falls here. There's a near-death experience. And then what happened at the very end. So let's get going. There's Batman. He showed up. If you want to see a nasty bathroom, this will be it. Finest the state has to offer. This thing is gross, and the smell, oh, I won't even go in there. It's bad. This is not the best bathroom in the world. Hey Jerry, they're from Canada. Jennifer's cousins. He owns a Tesla. It is one bad to the bone car right there, let me tell you. As long as you got electric. It's really a pretty drive through the woods here though. It's gorgeous.
Oh, it wasn't too bad once we figured it out.
No, that GPS is pretty sweet.
Yeah, having a big map like that.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
That's like a 12, 15-inch tablet?
17.
17, shut up.
Yeah.
I don't even want to hear it.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd gotten out of the hiking part of it, but evidently not. As you can see, we're in the middle of the woods hiking.
I have water if anyone gets thirsty. I have a bottle.
So you gotta hold on this cable so you don't tumble down to your death. Right here. What? We just saw EMS carrying somebody out.
Someone that jumped from the waterfall.
Yeah.
This is a great idea.
Okay, this is the hard part right here.
You ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
That's what we just came down. Holy crap. Now we gotta go down this way. The problem is we gotta come back up. You can see the mist coming down from the waterfall. We walked around the back side. Feels actually pretty good. And here's our children trying to get injured.
There's a lot of butterflies. They're so pretty.
Look, there's that dog. That dog is moving. After being down at the falls, this has to go back up. What in the hell was I thinking? Good Lord. Okay, that was a bitch. That was a bitch. That was a bitch. Coming up was definitely more strenuous than going down, but this fat old man made it, so there you go. Okay, I don't know if I can make it back up. I grabbed every tree, every bush coming back up that stupid hill. They may just have to leave me here. Jennifer, call the paramedics. I don't think I can make it. Wait a minute. If I don't, I'm just gonna die out here and the bear's gonna eat me, so I guess I better get up. All right, I'm trying to get up. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna cry. Here we go.
Coffee, I get that and I just made myself eat black, and now I love it black.
Family reunion 16! Come on, this is gonna be on YouTube. You gotta.
That's right. Go down to Sikkim.
Woof, 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 woof. Holy crap! It's about to start raining. So we're driving back about 2 miles back to the cabin where we rented it. Put the top back on so we don't get drenched. That's the only bad part about it. have to say Fall Creek Falls was really awesome. You know, the weather was perfect. We had the top off the Jeep. We were riding around, and we got to see all the family, so we had just a great time. Now the plan was that Jennifer and I were going to stay an extra night. The boys were going to come back. They had school the next morning, so we had the cabin to ourselves for one night, but it didn't work out that way. So after this breakfast, we were headed back to the cabin, and the Jeep started to die when I were running around corners, and I'm like, what in the heck? Pulled off the road, checked all the connections. It started up again, and I drove back to the cabin. Got back to the cabin, it wouldn't hit a lick. Now, unfortunately, there's no close parts stores out at Fall Creek Falls. It's out in the middle of nowhere. So we had to make a decision. That night, we decided we were going to go back with the boys and get up in the morning early after I got some tools and parts and stuff for the Jeep and come back in the morning. So at this point, things went total crap. We got home. Jennifer went to get some fast food because we were all hungry, and I went into the house. Well, Shelby and Rocky are adult Shelties, jumped up, and you know, they were happy to see me, but I kept looking for Gracie Grace. Our little Sheltie puppy. She was about 8 months old and couldn't find her anywhere. Went in the backyard, looked around, thought maybe our neighbor was watching them, AJ, and he said, no, I saw her yesterday. And Shelby had ripped open a garbage bag and pulled out like a pretzel bag. And Gracie had gotten that over her head and suffocated from it, which was just really kind of a freak accident. But I can tell you that Jennifer was beside herself. I mean, just completely tore up, and you know, I was tore up. And then we got to drive back to Fall Creek Falls in the morning, 2.5 hours. So that was really, for a few days, just like this trauma that we had to go through. And it was really sad. One of those things you never expect to happen, kind of a freak accident. But you know, driving back to Fall Creek Falls with the parts and the tools and everything else, Jennifer's sobbing to death, you know, and I'm like, so it was really a bad week. You know, you process the grief and you go on. So we're still sad about Gracie Grace and what happened, but you know, it's one of those things. Now back to the Jeep. Was able to get there, diagnose it, and that's going to be the next video series. It's going to be like electrical problems, no start conditions, the parts that you should have with you if you go to Fall Creek Falls and don't have any parts with you, probably what could cause it. I'm excited about that little series. I've got all kinds of stuff to show you. Sure, everybody's going to say they're sorry about Gracie, and I really do appreciate that. I appreciate all the subscribers. Leave your comments and questions below, and we will get going with the Jeep again. I'm David from the Redneck Garage. Key! Turner Wrenches.